Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my haul for you. It's not the biggest haul in the world, but it is things that I know that I needed in my routine. And a little disclaimer that I have been using all these things for at least a week. I don't really understand the point of like a normal haul. I feel like if you were to pull it out of a bag and tell me how much it is, like that's something I can do myself. Like I wanted to get these things together and like actually test them out at least a little bit for you and tell you a little bit more about them. So a little disclaimer as to why I'm in a different setup today. My room is overcome with Christmas presents and wrapping paper and bows and everything, so I had to go to our guest room down the hall. So that's why I'm in a different setup today. The next video I should be back to my normal setup. Without further ado, let's get started. So first I have my Ouidad, or Ouidad, however you say it, cleansing conditioner. Now, as you guys know, I have been using Wen for years and years, but I tried this out, it says on a fluke. It is the, what's it called? Curl Immersion Low Lather Coconut Cleansing Conditioner. They call it like a co-wash. So this is 16 fluid ounces, and I have it on my phone right here. It's $36, so it's about $4 more than the Wen. But it's interesting, if you go to like their full size, the 32 ounce, the Wen is $58, and then this is, I think, $54, so it's a few dollars cheaper than the Wen. So it has like coconut oil in it. What else does it have? Castor oil and grapeseed oil, avocado oil, citric acid, and so use it the same way as you would Wen, just kind of like a few pumps into your hands, lather it in. I like to use this to break down any product in my hair. I have nothing in my hair right now, as you can tell. Usually when I go out to school or work or something, I have some sort of like mousse or like hairspray in my hair. And I just like kind of rub this together and like let it sit on the top of my head, and it just like breaks down the product without me kind of like yanking at it with the shampoo. So yeah, I've actually been really loving this, and it might replace the Wen, to be honest. I know it's a little bit early to be saying that. I've only been using it for about a week and a half. But yeah, I really love it. So the next product I have for you today is the, what is it? Sol de Janeiro. It's a Brazilian foreplay gel body wash. It's like a gel cream. Yeah, shower cream gel. It is, if you've seen my earlier videos, it's just kind of like the, what is it, the bum, sun bum or something, beach bum cream. That's what it is, beach bum cream. This I got for $25 on Sephora.com. I say a lot. I'm just going to leave that in there. I got mine on the Sephora app. It is online exclusive only though, which is kind of a pain. It's $25, but it smells. It's so funny. You smell it and you're like, oh, what does this smell like? And it smells like pistachio caramel, but not in like a gross way. It smells almost like a grown-up, cleaned-up pistachio caramel. 13 fluid ounces, so it is a little bit on the expensive side for a body wash. But I really do need it for the winter. My skin gets so dry, like not even my face, but like my body will get really dry, and so this does a great job of helping me out. Okay, so I have two more things that I got on the Sephora app, and one of those things is the Murad ABA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. Now, I was really interested in this because it's part of the Age Reform line, and so I figured it would kind of tighten my pores and really brush away any dullness or anything. And that's what it really does. What you get is 6.5 fluid ounces, and let me see the price here. It's $36, so it's definitely pricey, but I only use it really in my T-zone, any place I get really oily. So I'm just going to read a little bit of what it says it'll do on the back here. So it says it's an intensive exfoliating cleanser that dissolves dull, dry skin to reveal younger looking skin. It has salicylic, lactic, and glycolic acid, jojoba beads to exfoliate, and sodium PCA, which I've never heard of before. It attracts and helps skin retain moisture and elasticity. So if you're interested in that, I would go on the Sephora app. I haven't seen it's available on Ulta yet. You might want to check that out because they do sell Murad, so they might have it there as well if you prefer like their points over Sephora points. But yeah, so that's the Murad ABA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser from the Age Reform line. The last thing I have from Sephora is the Estee Lauder Doublewear Light. Now, I really like the Estee Lauder Doublewear. I'm in the shade Fresco, and for this, I am in the Intensity 2. If you look online, they have just like kind of Google images, like the references, and that's how I got my shade, because they do it by intensities, they don't do it by your shade. And so I got this one. Let me see the price on this one. For $39.50 on the Sephora app as well. And so you don't get a lot though, you only get 1 fluid ounce, so it's kind of expensive. The only thing I really don't like about it is that there's no SPF from what I see, and there's no really skincare benefits. So if you're looking for a BB cream or CC cream that really does that for your skin, this might not be it for you. But if you do like having a CC cream on, but find that a lot of them are greasy because they do contain an SPF, this really does last all day. It's what I have on my skin today, and it gives you like decent coverage. And it's interesting, when you're rubbing it on, you don't really see the coverage, and then all of a sudden you kind of like look and you're going to go set it, and then you really see the coverage, so it really comes through. There's not really much to say about it on the rest of the bottle. It's more so on the box that I threw away, it's an idiot. So yeah, I got that on the Sephora app as well, and I believe, I'm sure Macy's would sell it because they sell Estee Lauder. That's where I got my Doublewear, so I'm sure they sell it as well. Okay, so moving on from anything from Sephora, I now have the SugarBear Hair Vitamins. Now I did mention these in my last video, my empties, but I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about them because I did get a new month. So this is what 1 month worth of the vitamins does, and they are these little blue bears. They're really cute. I'm going to get one out for you. Just like that. They taste like the blue, like the Scooby-Doo, like the blue one in those fruit snacks. And so these are vegetarian gummies. They have biotin, folic acid, vitamin C. They have a bunch of other vitamins like vitamin A, C, D, E, B6, B12, zinc, iodine, things that I guess are really good for helping your hair grow. Now, the main reason I do prefer this over Hairfinity is because Hairfinity usually, from what I saw on their ingredient list, uses hormones to kind of increase the level of growth, while this kind of just gives you the necessary vitamins that your hair would need to grow on its own. And so I don't really have any irritation from it, like I don't break out because of it. I usually will break out along my jawline from the Hairfinity, but this just kind of gives you like a slow and steady growth, and you'll notice it when you finish a month and your hair is growing in a little bit. The hair that grows in is like really nice. It's strong, it's silky, it's easy to manage, and so I definitely prefer the SugarBear Hair. I got mine for $32 on Amazon, and you can also get it obviously on the SugarBear Hair website for the same price. So next I have a Asian skincare. I think it's from Thailand from what I remember. This I got from a suggestion from Gothamista. If you follow her, she has a really great skincare channel. She really bases her skincare regimen on like ingredients, and that's what I really look for. So right here I have the Naruko, what is it? Raw Jobs Tears. It's a brightening and pore minimizing jelly. And this I've been using for quite some time. I have a little bit empty right there, but I still have plenty left. I'm going to read to you what it says in the back. The night jelly contains Red Jobs Tears extract and multiple precious ingredients to minimize pores and brighten skin tones overnight. It hydrates, minimizes pores, and brightens skin tone, and you just apply it evenly over your face. And so when I apply it, it really goes on like a more jelly version of the Benefit Professional. Like it has that almost like silicone-y feel, but I read the ingredients, there really isn't much silicone in here that I could read. A lot of it is in, oh, it's from Taiwan. Okay, so that's where it's from. But I do like this brand. I've used a few other things from them as well. I got this on Amazon for about from like the $15 to $20 range. And so what I do is I take this, about a quarter amount, and I mix it with a little bit of like oil or like hyaluronic acid that I have next to my bed, and I kind of just like keep it in my pore zone. And I definitely do see a difference. It's not a dramatic difference, but it's something that you'll see more of a difference over a long time. So the next thing I have for you here is another Asian brand. This is from Skin Food. This is the Black Sugar Perfect Cleansing Oil. Now I don't know, I forget if it's from Korea, so it's a Korean skincare brand. This replaced my, what was it? Like white rice cleansing oil from the Face Shop or something along those lines. It was about $11 on Amazon. I did like that one, but I think this works a little bit better and it's a little bit less perfumed. What it says here is a total cleansing oil featuring black sugar and botanical oils for easy makeup removal and cleansing for a smooth, clear complexion. And the rest of it is all in Korean. I can't read it at all. Yep, there's not one word. So I can't read you the ingredients. But I do really like this so far. It hasn't broken me out or anything, and it really does get the makeup off with just one layer. I don't have to go back in for a second cleanse with this. I can go right into my normal cleanser. And it smells like, it has like a little bit like a brown sugar, like orangey smell. Like it's really light, but you can tell it's just the smells from the actual products in it, well, ingredients in it, and less of like an actual perfume. So I really do prefer this. I believe I got this for about, I want to say like $12 to $20. It was in that range, and I also got this on Amazon. So the next thing I have up here is the well-known RCMA setting powder. It's the no color powder. I got mine on Beautylish for about $12. They do have great deals, so if you get like 2, it's a little bit cheaper. If you get 3, it's a little bit cheaper. And Beautylish shipped it out really quickly. So it's just a regular translucent powder. It just says the perfect universal setting powder for all skin types. There's no pigment, no perfume, no fillers. It will never alter your foundation shade or natural skin tone. And the ingredients are just talc and silica, which are common ingredients to setting powders and eyeshadows. But it really does do a great job. I prefer this over my Coty Airspun for setting under my eyes. It's a little bit less drying. Same thing with the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's also less drying. So although I do have like an oily skin tone overall, my under eyes can get really dry, especially in the winter, and so I don't like to look really cakey and powdery under there. And this does a great job. And so you get 3 ounces for $12. I don't think it's too bad at all. And that's my opinion. So the second to last thing I have here is from Morphe. It's lightly worn. I have a little bit of makeup on it. This is their new sponge. I believe I got this for just about $5 or $6 on the Morphe website when I was buying a few Christmas presents. And I kind of just like threw it in my basket last minute, and I really like it. It's a little bit firmer than your typical beauty blender, and it doesn't really get in here all that well, I find. So I do set it, I do use the other side to like set like a contour under there, or like brush it on. Or I'll use it just for like the rest of my face, or to like touch up like around the border of my face, but I wouldn't really use this for under my eyes. It doesn't really do the job for setting. At the very least, I think it makes a great gift. I mean, Morphe is a great brand, and I think this would be great for someone who, it's really great. This would be good for someone who's kind of getting into using a beauty sponge to apply their makeup, and so yeah. The only thing is though, if you wash it too much, I've heard that the red kind of bleeds out, so just kind of keep that in mind. I haven't experienced that myself because I only washed this once, and I wasn't too aggressive with it. I didn't really have too much on it, so just kind of keep that in mind for yourself. Look for that. Okay, you guys, so the last thing in my little haul here is the Slay All Day Setting Spray from Gerard Cosmetics. In this, you get 3.38 fluid ounces, and I believe I got mine for about $12. We did have a promotion at that time, what I believe, or there was a coupon code that I used. I first saw this on Nakia Joy's channel. She's an Australian-based makeup artist. But this brand is made out of the United States. I think it's San Francisco that it comes from. Oh no, Valencia, California. And it's made in the USA. And it's cruelty-free as well. However, there is a decent amount of alcohol in this. Alcohol is a second ingredient, so it'll be great for someone like me who has more oily type skin. But if you have dry or sensitive skin, I wouldn't suggest this. Also, if you are sensitive to fragrance, I wouldn't get this as well, because I got like what I think is the original. It's just like the peach one. It's the one that when I clicked on it, it went to first. And it smells like a sickeningly sweet peach. Like almost a mixed drink that you would drink like your freshman year of college, and you're mixing gross things together, and like you're pre-gaming. Like that's just like what this smells like. And so, I mean, I don't mind it, and it doesn't irritate my skin with the alcohol, but if you are on the dry or sensitive type, I would steer clear of this. But if you are looking for something to really set your makeup all day, and you have oily skin, and you aren't sensitive to fragrance, I would definitely give this a try. They have a bunch of other ones. They have jasmine, cucumber, lavender from what I remember. There's a few other scents, and so I'm going to definitely try those out and let you guys know. But yeah, overall, I really like this so far. Okay, you guys, that's it for my updated haul. I will have a what I got for Christmas video coming up, because I feel that I'm going to be getting a lot of beauty-based presents. So I will happily share that with you guys, and if you like the fact that I used everything a little bit before I talked about it, let me know in the comments below. That'd be great. I do think it's just like a better way to show products as opposed to just like what it is and the price. and just seeing what I feel about the packaging. So it's just a little more detailed. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll upload again soon. Thanks, bye.